MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Josh Tomlin is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 16.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Here it comes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second here today, the left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So stepping in, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. 4-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out toward second. Kipnis is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Jared Eichhoff will be on the mound for Game 4. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Here it is on 3-0. Popped up. Eichhoff is there for it. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Edwin.
Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And a step off. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chisenhall moving in, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, Reed Boston.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Nick Williams, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Has a look, now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 41, Jorge Alfaro.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's
ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
The 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hence comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Brad Miller.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And the green light, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, J.P. Crawford, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. It look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Hunter Pence.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He grounds it sharply to third. Kipnis onto Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Roberto Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6,
Yes.
3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Edwin Encarnacion now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Scooped up, throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Reed Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready on 1 and 2. Cut fastball misses 2 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
From the belt, the pitch turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and another foul ball, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Nicklin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Williams.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again,
Leading
Jason
off the fourth for the
Kipnis.
Indians.
He'll lead things off here in this
Second baseman,
one-run contest.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or two ahead, and there's the first out.
The batter.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach,
Make
if
way.
you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this
Hitting out
at
for the
bat 0
Phillies,
for 1 in the ball
The
game.
catcher, number 41, Jorge Alfaro.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Encarnacion has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
3-2 now. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
2 balls.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 3.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Three and 1. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runners on first with 1 down. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Naquin. And that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0.
for the Tribe, designated hitter, Red Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 now to Chisenhall. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Roberto Perez.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. Drilled right back up the middle. Crawford has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Fielder number 23,
So striding in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two down, runners at first and second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lays off 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second, and on the play the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and two men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Adam Morgan is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Adam Morgan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Looking to leave him loaded. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. A run for the Indians on the RBI double.
We're through 5 innings here tonight, all tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He's batting cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 17, Reed Hoskins.
Digging in to try it again, Reed Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Encarnacion backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Michael Saunders.
Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So we'll go at least one at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Designated hitter, Nick Williams.
In now, Nick Williams. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, man. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1 strike.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and he misses it. Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Phillies leave a couple, still tied 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Naquin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
That's a
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pence on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter, Brad Miller.
Digging in, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Cleveland, game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Bruce Rondon is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Bruce Rondon.
Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
J.P. Crawford.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chisenhall has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Brian Shaw will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Ryan Shaw. Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Action going on now in the Indians' bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phils get one on the home run by Hunter Pence. Get up and stretch. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Digging in and looking for more, Lonnie Chisenhall. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope,
and that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. In his career versus this pitcher, 1 for 3. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit to short. Crawford gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new pitcher
Indians,
is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. At the plate, Reed Hoskins, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hoskins.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Nick Williams will be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So stepping in, Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Saunders rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run is in to score from second.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
J.P. Crawford.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 0-2 home. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Brantley, his prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, and get it going.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Grounded slowly to the left side. Crawford is right there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
The second baseman, number
Boy, he
22,
really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by show track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kyle Crockett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Hernandez.
Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Maikel Franco.
In now, Maikel Franco. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count. If you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Reed Hoskins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Philadelphia is on top, 3-1. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Joaquin Benoit is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Rocket to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Previous meetings with Joaquin Benoit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Into the box, Brad Miller. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Phillies have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia. 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.